Good morning, everyone, and welcome to a very spooky episode of Daybreak. I'm Cade Montgomery.
And I'm Devin Amee. I hope that you're ready for a horrifyingly good time as this special episode of Daybreak deals with all things Halloween.
From scary cool celebrations to the holiday festivities peering right around the corner, we'll let you know how to make your upcoming Halloween weekend as fantastically frightening as possible.
Try not to get scared away too soon, though. This episode has a few scary surprises up its sleeve, and you'll want to stick around till the end.
Wake up and smell the coffee, Pittsburgh, because Daybreak starts right now.
Welcome back. To kick off this episode, we'll be sharing some spine-chilling tales about what's going on in the city.
From campus events to local festivals, you'll have a hard time deciding what to do this week.
But let's not delay. Here's the scoop.
Get ready for mocktails and more at this year's Mocktail Mix-Off here at Point Park University. The event is hosted by SAIL and the Office of Student Conduct and is sure to be a Halloween event to remember. According to a poster for the event, it will feature mocktails crafted by participants, trick-or-treating, and even a costume contest. An email about the event from campus announcements reads, quote, "Indulge in spine-chilling mocktail concoctions crafted by our participants, where every sip may hold a dark secret," unquote. The mix-off takes place on Wednesday, October 25th in the Lawrence Hall lobby from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Two local Pittsburgh museums are now offering sensory-friendly Halloween activities for children in need of accommodation. The Carnegie Museum of Natural History and the Children's Museum will both be offering expanded accessibility and sensory accommodations for children on October 27th in collaboration with local charities and groups. These activities include a silent disco, pumpkin painting, trick-or-treat, dimly lit and quiet galleries, and much more. Information for the events can be found on both of the museum's websites.
The 6th annual Monster Pumpkin Festival was held last Saturday and Sunday in the Strip District. According to KDKA-TV Pittsburgh, the event featured the extremely popular pumpkin drop, where a crane lifts a 1-ton pumpkin 200 feet into the air, where it's then dropped into a pool of water, exploding into pieces, creating a stunning sound. KDKA reports that, quote, "Attendees were able to take in the eye-popping sight of pumpkins weighing anywhere from 1,000 to 2,400 pounds being launched and smashed into pieces," unquote. So, what are your plans for Halloween, Devin?
I may actually go and do something. My friends and I all have a group costume planned. We're not really sure where we're gonna take it, but I'm really looking forward to it. I haven't done anything for Halloween in a while, especially with the pandemic and everything. It has been a long time since I've been able to celebrate Halloween, and it's my favorite holiday. So,
Yeah,
what about you?
I'm planning to hit up the Mocktail Mix-Off in the Lawrence lobby. There's a costume contest, so that's sure to be fun.
Hopefully you win.
Always. Yeah.
Switching gears over from pumpkins and skeletons, reporter Juliana Brock is here to cover something much scarier: cancer.
In her report, learn about how a little boy from Mount Lebanon is making a difference this Halloween season.
Without further ado, take it away, Jules.
A 13-year-old boy from Mount Lebanon is taking a unique approach to celebrate Halloween. Noah Westreich is decorating his front yard with animatronics and spooky decorations to raise money for the American Cancer Society. He calls it his Scare Away Cancer Haunted Yard. Westreich told KDKA that he came up with this idea last year when he realized he could make a difference. He stated, quote, "Last year I was like, I love Halloween, and my grandma, grandpa, and dad had cancer. So I was like, why not combine both of those and have Halloween and cancer? It's so that more people can come and experience it and so that we can help with cancer research," end quote. According to Noah's mother, Monique Westreich, Noah has spent months preparing for this and pays his dues any way a 13-year-old would. She said, quote, "He pays them back by doing a lot of things, by walking the dog, doing yard work, grooming the dog," end quote. She told KDKA that she was impressed with his planning and determination. Anyone can visit Noah's Scare Away Cancer display on Saturday, October 28th and 29th, and on Halloween from 6 to 9:30 p.m. He's located on Cedar Boulevard in Mount Lebanon. He also has a page accepting donations on his website, and there's a link on KDKA to donate. As of yesterday, Noah has gone above and beyond his goal of $1,000 and raised $1,880. I think that's a really cute cause. I like how he turned something personal, and obviously it's something not so great, but he channeled it into something that he loves to raise awareness. Yeah. I think his creativity is really sweet.
I think it's super sweet.
Yeah.
Like, I would love to go and see it, or at least like see pictures of it, because I think that's just like
Right.
such a good cause.
I know, and it's really heartwarming too, and he's doing it for the people that he loves, and you know, it's just really touching that somebody so young could think of that as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I think that's a really cute thing.
it's really sweet.
It is.
Thanks, Jules. Before the break, let's move our conversation over to an event that celebrated the many cultures that make up our city of Pittsburgh.
Covering the International Day Parade as well as making his Daybreak debut, here's reporter Robert Fornatero.
The streets of Pittsburgh were flooded with a beautiful and rich purpose this weekend. The first annual International Day Parade took place on Saturday in Market Square. Hundreds of people representing 37 different nations attended the event, and it was a hit. The colors of the nation's flags decorated Market Square as different nationalities displayed their heritage by form of dance, art, and song. Mayor Ed Gainey said, quote, "This is to show how much as a city we welcome everybody. One of the themes that we've always talked about is making the city more welcoming. We want everybody to be here. We want to celebrate everybody's culture," end quote. Many other cities in the U.S. celebrate International Day with a parade, but this was the first of many to come. According to the City Council, countries like Brazil, Indonesia, Poland, and so many others attended the event with children holding banners and walking in the parade. In 2021, Pittsburgh was ranked as the 63rd most diverse city in the United States, but in the last couple of years, the numbers of Hispanic and non-white citizens is growing rapidly. And the byline of the event on the Visit Pittsburgh website says, quote, "Our goal is to uplift the nations to make Pittsburgh home," end quote. We are excited to see how the parade might grow over the rest of its time here in Pittsburgh and can't wait for the next year.
Yeah, that's awesome. It sounds like it was a super cool parade, and yeah, I'm glad Pittsburgh is doing more stuff like that. It's very cool.
Yeah, it's a good thing that they're becoming more inclusive, especially since so many other countries and cities have started to do this.
Absolutely.
It's very welcoming to see that they're starting to do it as well.
Yeah. Thanks so much for that wonderful story, Robert.
Looking for something fun to do this weekend? After the break, our reporters will be telling us about two very different but equally as thrilling Pittsburgh Halloween events.
Not to mention, we'll be covering some interesting scoops involving the Pittsburgh party scene and the PPG Place Christmas tree. Don't go anywhere.
Hey.
Good evening and welcome to Newsnight. My name is Craig Ferkowski.
Tonight, we'll cover all your international, national, and local news.
Australia is one of the most biodiverse countries on the planet.
Over 8,000 items are to be auctioned off at Pittsburgh International Airport on October 22nd.
Last Thursday, the House Committee investigating the January 6th attack chose to subpoena former President Donald Trump. All this and more coming up on Newsnight.
Welcome back, everyone. We're glad you haven't been scared off yet.
Speaking of scary, let's take it away with some more spooky stories about what's new in Pittsburgh.
There's only 1 week until Halloween, which means 9 more weeks until Christmas. And for PPG Place, Christmas spirit is coming a little early. The iconic and well-loved Christmas tree is already in PPG Place, fully decorated but not lit up. For lovers of Halloween, this may feel a bit too soon, but for anyone in love with the holiday season, there's just a month left before the annual light-up night by the American Cancer Society. Along with that night's festivities, the ice rink will be opening November 17th, and tickets to skate are already for sale online.
Halloween is quickly approaching and candy is soon to be everywhere. This raises the question, which candy is the most popular? Well, the website candystore.com has us covered, as they recently revealed which candy is the most popular across the country and more specifically right here in the state of Pennsylvania. According to the site, the most popular candy nationwide is Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, according to 15 years of sales data. The most popular Halloween candy right here in PA was found to be Hershey's Mini Bars, which include Crackle, Mr. Good Bar, and Hershey's Special Dark.
With the recent announcement of Pittsburgh trick-or-treat dates, other ways to expand Halloween activities are being brought to life. In the city of Pittsburgh, block party permits are required during the Halloween season in order to keep young trick-or-treaters safe as they knock door to door. In order to qualify for a permit, there is a $25 fee and an application process which is due on October 23rd by 5 p.m. this year. According to WPXI, permits can only be issued in residential zones. Closures are limited to 1 block in length. Parties must be open to the public without cost to get in. All residents on the block must be notified of the permit request. Residents of the block must be accommodated during the closure if they need to get into their homes. And if there is a Pittsburgh Regional Transit route on the block being closed, the permit will only be accepted if the route can be accommodated.
I know I say this every year, but I cannot believe that the tree is up already in October.
No, they usually get it up this early, at least from what I've seen.
Oh, yeah.
But it just feels so wrong. It's like how people bring pumpkin spice into the picture way before October. I think we need to get past Thanksgiving before we start celebrating Christmas. The moment Thanksgiving meal is over, that tree is up. I'm putting up my decorations. But before then, I wanna get spooky with Halloween.
Exactly.
I don't want to deal with Christmas yet.
I get it. I know it takes a while for them to get that whole thing set up, so it makes sense, but it's just crazy to see it so early. Oh. You know what's even more fun than Halloween? Cute animals. Let's hear all about an exciting Halloween event being held at our very own Pittsburgh Zoo.
Making her Daybreak debut, here's Leslie Krebs.
Everyone's favorite Pittsburgh Zoo event is back, Zoo Boo. The annual event was kicked off on Saturday the 21st and carried through into Sunday. It will be held once again on Saturday the 28th and Sunday the 29th. Zoo Boo is the perfect place for a family outing and to take your kids, or even just visit if you're not a fan of everything super spooky and scary. Now, it is being held only from 10 to 3, but the event is included with your general park admission and free for members. So after it's over, you can walk around the park with no rush and visit all the animals. During the Halloween event, you'll be able to trick or treat all throughout the park. There will even be stands where you can support your favorite local businesses. It doesn't stop there though. There will be plenty of fun crafts to make, visits with your favorite characters, and a Halloween parade. And of course, you can't forget the quintessential costume contest. Costumes aren't just for kids here though. Everyone of all ages is welcome to dress up in their favorite costume. The zoo is asking though, for safety reasons, no full face masks on adult and teens. That's right, Mom and Dad, there's no way you can get out of this one.
That is so cute. I didn't know the zoo held an event like that.
I'm not from here, and I just visited the zoo this past week, and let me tell you, I was so upset when I found out they were not holding it that day. I love seeing little kids in costumes, and around all the animals would have just been, the perfect combination.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
The zoo here is always doing such fun, cool events. I definitely need to check it out more because this sounds like a great time.
The place to be.
Thank you so much for joining us, Leslie.
Switching our gears over to a very different kind of Halloween event, reporter Anthony Durzo is here to tell us about the upcoming Halloween-themed bar crawl happening in Pittsburgh's South Side. Anthony?
Thanks, guys. Well, there's no Elm Street along the South Side slopes, which is why they call it Nightmare on Carson Street. Blue Light Events will be hosting their Halloween-themed party along East Carson Street on Saturday, October 28th from 2 to 10 p.m. They're inviting Pittsburgh citizens to show up in their scariest or most creative costumes and participate in their bar crawl. Attendees will visit several bars throughout the evening that are located along Carson Street. These pubs include the Carson City Saloon, Mario's, Casey's Draft House, Foxtail, Oddballs, and many other locations. These locations will be offering Bud Light and well drinks will be served for $3, and haunted shots will be $4. In order to participate, you must purchase the $25 ticket online or pay $40 when you purchase the ticket on the day of the event. However, if you try to purchase the ticket in person, you will not be guaranteed admission depending on capacity. Once a ticket is secured, attendees will receive a wristband that grants them a souvenir haunted mug, cover-free access to participating bars, and exclusive drink and food specials, and free pictures taken throughout the night. Like any other Halloween event, there will be a costume contest, but this one is looking for whose costume is the largest, and the winner will win a prize. Blue Light Events are imploring participants to take public transportation or utilize Lyft or Ubers so that nobody drinks and drives. They also say that nobody under the age of 21 is permitted to participate in the bar crawl. And age 21 cannot come soon enough for me.
Yep.
It's driving me crazy. I would love to participate in this event, but I have a couple more years to wait, so I guess I'll just wait patiently.
I think we all do.
Yeah, well, you're almost 21, right?
Almost there, a couple more months.
That's
We're there.
crazy.
Unfortunately,
year.
not in time for this Halloween bar crawl, but you know,
Next year, though.
next year I'll be
No.
on Carson Street.
Yeah, I have until April of 2025.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like graduated by then.
I'm sorry. No. When do you turn 21?
June 14th, and how many years? I'm 19 now.
So 2025.
Yeah, same
Yeah,
year.
so we're pretty much in the same.
We still got a
boat.
while.
Yeah, so we'll go to the one 2025. We can go.
Let's go.
Yes.
Okay, we'll all go.
Okay, I'm
You'll
gonna put
come
it in my
back
calendar
after
right
you
now.
graduate, and
Yes.
we'll all go.
Works
Yes.
for me. Let's do
Yes,
it.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much, Anthony. As scary as it seems, it's time for another break. But make sure to stick around to catch up to speed on all of your recent sports news with reporter Jake Bell.
And if that's not enough, we have a secret surprise ready for you before our ray of sunshine. We'll be right back. Thanks.
That was fun. Cute little ad-lib.
Ad-libbing is difficult.
Welcome back to Daybreak, everyone.
Let's hand things over to reporter Jake Bell for this week's Sideline Slice. Jake?
Thanks, Kate and Devin. I'm Jake Bell, and this is your Sideline Slice. To start with the MLB, the postseason is almost coming down to two teams. Starting with the NL, after being up 2-0 against the Diamondbacks, the Phillies would cool off, and Arizona would tie the series at 2. However, in Game 3, Kyle Schwarber and Bryce Harper would continue their dominant postseason with home runs apiece to lead Philly to a victory. The AL Championship Series is going to Game 7 as the Rangers win soundly over the Astros 9-2. With 3 home runs, including an Adolis Garcia grand slam, the Rangers now tie the series 3-3 after blowing a 2-0 lead. Now going to the Penguins, they are coming off a 4-2 loss to the Blues, which now sets them at 2-3. Some Penguins fans have slight concerns with this start. However, hockey is a long season, and the Penguins have plenty of time to make this a special year. With new faces in Erik Karlsson and Riley Smith, among others, it will take time to form chemistry with the rest of the squad as they get used to playing hockey together as a team. So far in this young season, Evgeny Malkin leads the Penguins in points with 8 and goals with 4, along with Brian Rust. Tristan Jarry is also one of 7 goalies to have a shutout this season so far. there's still a lot to look forward to with the Pens. As we transition to football, the Steelers pull off a nice win against the Rams on Sunday. Despite only putting up 3 points in the first half, Kenny Pickett and company started rolling in the second. Jump-started by a TJ Watt interception, the Steelers would be near perfect with touchdowns to Kenny Pickett, Jaylen Warren, and Najee Harris to follow. The defense would also hold its own, giving up only 17 points to a deadly receiver duo of Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua. George Pickens and Deontay Johnson also would help in a big way, combining for 10 catches for over 180 yards. Despite a questionable first down call after a sneak by Pickett on 4th and 1 at the end of the game, it seemed like there was no stopping the Steelers team as they take home the victory 24-17. Speaking of Kenny Pickett, in his last season as a Pitt Panther in 2021, the Heisman candidate would face Wake Forest in the ACC championship game, which he is known for his fake slide to score the first touchdown of the contest. However, after the championship victory, the NCAA would ban the fake slide because defenders are taught that when the quarterback is about to slide, they need to back off because if they hit the sliding quarterback, they'll be penalized. Fast forward 2 years later, and Pitt would face Wake Forest for the first time since that game. Up 17-14 late in the game on Saturday with little time left, Pitt quarterback Christian Bayer would keep it on an option for what looked like a first down. However, with the fake slide rule, the officials ruled that Bayer started his slide before the first down marker, making it a 4th down. This caused Pitt to punt, which led Wake Forest to drive down half the field to score a touchdown to win the game. It's crazy how a fake slide can affect the same two teams in the same matchup twice in a row. That's all I have for today. So, are you guys planning on attending any sporting events, especially Pittsburgh sporting events?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's convenient that they're so close. I don't go to many. I should go to more. I'm looking forward to, hopefully going to some hockey games this year. I love the hockey games and my jersey, and yeah.
I've only ever been to a Pirates game and a Penguins game, so I think I definitely need to at some point experience a Steelers game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I love going to Pitt football games. Unfortunately, they're not doing too well this year, but it's always fun, tailgating before the games, and then just having a lot of fun in the stands, especially with all those Pitt fans being all crazy and stuff. But it's awesome though. It's a cool atmosphere.
I love the costume. It feels very appropriate
Thank
for your
you.
story.
I just had to have an excuse to wear baseball pants for the first time in over a year. So yeah.
Thanks so much, Jake. Now it's time for our special surprise.
We're about to get Bean
Boozled.
It's time for a super fun Halloween free segment. Our producer surprised Devin and I, and we'll be getting Bean Boozled today.
We don't have the beans.
Here are the beans.
Yay!
We're so excited.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Come a little closer here.
Let's move in.
Okay, so it comes with this fun little spinner. Oh, it didn't work. But
And
for anyone who
here.
doesn't know Bean Boozled, it's like Jelly Belly jelly beans, except you can get a really good one or a really icky one. There's some flavors in here like toothpaste or dirty socks or a whole bunch of weird stuff. So
Yeah, and they look identical. So
you don't know what you're
the
getting.
one that's pomegranate looks identical to old bandage. So that's pretty frightening.
Are you ready, Cade?
Yeah, let's get started.
Okay.
All right.
Are you spinning first?
I'll start.
Okay. Are we gonna do the same ones?
What do you want to do?
We should do the same ones. We'll both spin.
All right. All right, we have
Juicy pear or booger. I picked this one.
Cheers.
Cheers. That's booger.
Yeah.
It tastes like grass.
It's really not that good.
Where's that trash can?
You want it?
Yes, please.
We came prepared.
It's like grass, but not good. Not good
Anyway.
grass.
It could have been worse.
It could have been worse.
It could have been worse.
Okay, my turn.
All right, Devin's turn.
Please, berry blue or toothpaste. Please, berry blue or toothpaste. Not berry blue or toothpaste. Birthday cake or dirty dishwater. That's this one.
Yeah.
If we get all bad ones, I'm gonna be so sad. Okay, cheers.
Well, it's
tastes
not
like
birthday
soap.
cake. Yeah, it does taste like soap.
That one's actually not bad. It's not good.
Yeah, it's
I
not
feel like
good,
I
but it could be a
Inhaled
lot
a bubble
worse.
bath.
Yeah, not good, but it could be worse. Moving on. Oh, let's
We
spin
already did
again.
that
We already
one.
did that one. Oh.
Peach
Peach or barf?
I don't know if this is gonna be a good one. Here's what it looks like. Cheers.
Cheers.
Please be peach. No! They fooled me with that one. It tasted like peach for 2 seconds. No, thank you
Oh.
from me.
Wow.
Do you need that?
No. I'm gonna tough it out.
Good for you. Couldn't be me.
All right,
Okay.
next.
Last one.
Last one. This is the
I don't
big
know
finale,
if I can handle
guys.
anymore. We already did that one. Can we please just do the toothpaste one?
Yes! Woo!
Toothpaste or berry
Toothpaste
blue?
or berry blue, which I think are both
Both
good.
are really good
Yeah.
options.
Woo!
I actually want the toothpaste one after that. And it is toothpaste, but that's
Yep.
delicious.
Ooh.
Minty.
That's good. I love
Minty
toothpaste.
fresh after all of that grossness.
Could have been a lot worse. It could have been a lot worse. Okay. Great. Awesome. We hope you enjoyed that spooky surprise. I know I did a little bit. Speaking of spooky, it's time for our Halloween-themed Ray of Sunshine.
As you probably know, Ray of Sunshine is Daybreak's way of leaving off every episode on a positive note.
And what's more positive than puppies?
In this very special clip, we'll get an inside scoop into the cutest costumes of the season. Here are the fashionista dogs now.
It's us!
Ew!
Oh. Oh my goodness.
These are adorable.
Oh,
The
it's for
security
you.
guard. Aw. I love that. That is good. Nepo baby. That's
Nepo baby.
classic.
I love that he's barking. Kylie
Jenner.
Jenner. Creative
That's
names.
clever. These are clever.
I love it. I love these dogs. I just want to give him a kiss on the nose.
They're so adorable.
Make your pet famous.
That was awesome.
Aw. Well, that's it for this episode of Daybreak. We're glad that you weren't afraid of this a little fun Halloween season. Be safe out there and make sure to eat a ton of candy.
As usual, don't forget to subscribe and follow us on Instagram and Twitter at DaybreakPPU. Until next time, I'm Cade Montgomery.
And I'm Devin Ami. Hoping your news is fantastically frightening. See you next time, everyone.